If you're preparing for a Carnival cruise, there's certain things you're going to want to be extra prepared for that apply just to Carnival cruisers. Today, I'm taking you along with me as I pack for my upcoming Carnival cruise out of Galveston, Texas. So we're headed to the Caribbean, and I'm really excited to share the top 10 things that you need to pack specifically for a Carnival cruise, and 3 things I'm leaving at home for this one. So we've got warm weather inspired clothing and outfits, cruise essentials and gadgets, and those sneaky toiletries that you might forget. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get into the packing list. So a little background here. This cruise is a longer one. It's an 11-night cruise, but this video can totally be a great guide if you're going on a shorter cruise, 5 nights, 7 nights, whatever. And we have a full Carnival Cruise Line packing list, as well as links to a lot of the stuff I'm going to be showing you today down in the description of this video. Be sure to check out that Carnival Cruise packing list because it has links to so many great items you might need. So for our ports we're visiting on this cruise, we're going to Montego Bay. I've never been there before. Amber Cove, never been there. Grand Turk, I've never been there either. Half Moon Cay and Nassau. And along with that, we have 5 full sea days. So let's start with some essentials and some gadgets that we are packing. So for essentials, we're definitely going to want to take our passports, cash, cruise boarding passes, and protective luggage tags. I'm going to put all of those in like an Embarkation Day carry-on bag, and we're going to go into that a little bit later. Number 2. Gadgets and chargers. So important not to forget these things. The first gadget we're going to take is a GoPro. We're going to be visiting some caves in Jamaica and a waterfall in the Dominican Republic. So we're definitely going to be busting out that camera, and we're taking a floating pole as well as a head and a chest mount for the GoPro. Now, along with our clothes and toiletries and cruise essentials, we're always considering how to stay connected at sea. So you might know that cruise lines offer several different Wi-Fi packages that are ideal for heavy data usage, like if you're going to be streaming, watching videos, doing some gaming on a cruise. Now, it's always a good idea to check with your cruise line or cellularatSea.com. Cellular service on cruises is available for calls, for text messaging, and like moderate data use, which we plan to try out on our upcoming cruise. And so a huge thank you to Cellular at Sea for sponsoring this video. Cellular at Sea is a really good resource to help you determine which service is best for you when you cruise. So for me, for this cruise, Cellular at Sea is totally perfect. As a moderate device user on this cruise, where I'm just going to be making a couple of phone calls, sending some text to my family back home, checking out my social apps like Instagram, Facebook, and doing a little bit of internet browsing while I'm vacationing with my family. So I'm actually taking a T-Mobile phone on this cruise. Now, what you need to know is that because T-Mobile doesn't offer data on cruise ships, I'm using a new service called Cellular at Sea Cruise Plus. Cellular at Sea Cruise Plus is an eSIM data service that my family and I can use to stay connected at sea and on land. Yeah, on land, you guys. It's really cool. It's really good for prepaid phones as well. So if you have like Cricket, TracFone, or Metro, it's going to work there too. So what you're going to want to do is check with your home cellular provider to ensure that your device is eSIM capable and unlocked before traveling. To see what service is right for you, what you're going to want to do is check out cellularatsea.com. They are linked below, and it's going to walk you through the decision-making process. All right, let's get back to packing. Next up, we want to consider those Embarkation Day essentials. You're going to want that stuff with you, the things that aren't going to arrive to your room for just a few hours in like a small bag. So as I mentioned earlier, you're going to want those cruise luggage tags, passports, boarding passes, all of those things, right? You're also going to want a nice water bottle, but on Carnival specifically, you need to make sure that water bottle is empty because you're not really allowed to take water through that check-in process. And you also need to leave those plastic bottles at home. So no disposable bottles of water that you bought at the grocery store. If you take them, they might get confiscated. You can also take soda or wine. I'm taking soda on this one in those carry-on bags. So you can also take your laptop, your phones, things like that in that boarding day bag. I also put a folder inside my boarding day bag, and in that bag, I've got my travel insurance printed out, like the first page with the contact info in case something were to happen. Shore excursion tickets printed out, boarding passes, and any other reservations I've made, like a parking reservation, a hotel reservation, stuff like that. And all of that's going in that bag with my medication, valuables, wallet, laptop, boarding pass, and passport, and anything else I'm gonna need on day one. You might also wanna put some sunglasses in there just in case you go out on the open decks when you're on the cruise. Okay, here's the fun part. We're gonna start talking about the clothes that we're packing on this Carnival cruise. I'm not gonna show you every single thing. So you're gonna wanna follow us on social, and I'll be sharing my outfits kind of there. And afterwards, I usually do a what I packed versus what I wore video. It's a really fun series where I show you the stuff I took and then what I ended up reaching for. But let's talk about some things that I bought for this cruise, most of which are linked below. First of all, I have some cute dresses that I got for dinners on the ship. Everything here, I think, is Amazon. This first one is for formal nights. This is a beautiful kind of a ruched dress, and I have a matching purse with it. It's so pretty, and it comes in lots of colors. I actually wore it on a recent cruise and loved it so much that I'm taking it again. I also got this really cute little white sundress that I think will look really nice on the white night, which we're going to talk about theme nights in a little bit here. That's a fun new piece that I got. I also have this dress that pairs perfectly well for dinners, but then I can also wear it on beach days with this very cute hat from Roxy. I have a fun maxi dress that's kind of flirty and has a little bit of it's a little bit revealing at the top, so I usually pack a sports bra to wear with this, but I love this dress. I think it looks so pretty. And my brand new dress purchase for this cruise was this beautiful bright blue dress that I think could also look really good on formal night with some strappy gold shoes. I love the fit on this one, and paired with a little bit of shapewear, which I will also link to. I just got some fabulous new shapewear that I'm really excited to share with you. I think those are going to be the majority of the dresses that I take. I'm also going to take my favorite Jag shorts. These are great for mid-size women, and they just have a nice amount of stretch in them, and they feel so, so good. So I'm taking a couple pairs of those. I'm going to take a lightweight hoodie and a couple of tank tops, and I'm going to take lots of different types of shirts that I can pair with those shorts. So I'm going to take these shirts that I got at Old Navy. I'm going to link to them in my LTK, and a few other types of t-shirts that are just comfortable for walking around during the day, but also for touring in port. Okay, I'm also going to take one warm weather outfit for the embarkation and debarkation days because, you guys, it is January. And January is like the only winter month we really have in Texas, but it's cold. In fact, the high on our embarkation day is supposed to be 45 degrees in Galveston. So I'm going to take a jacket and some jeans and things like that. I'm also going to be taking water shoes. We're going to be doing a waterfall excursion in Amber Cove, and I'm really excited. So that was kind of different. I also picked up a brand new rash guard for this trip, and this is such a nice one. It has a zipper down the front. I have a beautiful swimsuit that I will link to that I wore on my last cruise, and tucked inside here you're going to see are some swim shorts. For this waterfall excursion, they said you kind of have to have shorts because you could lose your swimsuit when you're sliding down one of the waterfalls. So I got the shorts. I do what I'm told. Of course, lots of swimsuits and cover-ups as well. One of the new things I got on Amazon for this cruise is this gorgeous cover-up that looks like a poncho. If you are visiting Mexico on your Carnival cruise, this is so, so cute. And I do have a link to this one. It's awesome. I also have this cover-up dress that looks great with one of my existing swimsuits. I love that it's kind of a dress style, and it pairs really well with a lot of different colors. And then, of course, this swim cover-up that I've had for years from Amazon as well, from La Blanca. This is a great fit, and I'm wearing this one in a size medium. I have one older romper that I'm taking with me. This is so fun. I don't know. I know that rompers are not for everyone, but I personally love them. This is lightweight, really good for morning coffee runs and also for shore days. And I have a brand new one. My husband did a double take when he saw this. He's like, whoa, that looks comfortable. You guys, how cute is this romper? It's like a thermal romper with some, some color detail around the bottom and the sleeves, and it has little pockets. So we'll let you know. I might end up wearing that as kind of like sleepwear, but I think it's pretty cute. So for theme nights, you might want to pack for your Carnival cruise something for the white party, which is like an all white deck party, and something for the 80s party or 80s night. You can do anything you want for that 80s night. Some people go all out. They will wear full band costumes. You'll see like Axl Rose and Madonna out on the dance floor, and then you'll see people who are just wearing like an MTV t-shirt. Or you can do nothing at all and still go and have fun at the party. Okay, we've got to talk about accessories here for a minute. Here is a list of some of the accessories that I like to take on my cruises. One of them is sunglasses for me, and for my son, goggles. He likes to have a set of goggles when he's swimming in the pool or in the ocean. We also want to take into consideration baseball hats, belts, and maybe like a small purse. Or in addition to that, you might want to take a beach bag or a backpack. That small purse is great for flight days, and it's really good for embarkation day. But once you're on the ship, you might not reach for a purse as much. But when you're in port, you might like to have a beach bag. This one's actually really lightweight and cute. It has kind of a leather look to it, but it's water resistant. And I also like to take a packable backpack with me on each cruise as well. For our shoes on this one, here is what I'm taking for myself. And for my family, it's pretty similar. I'm taking water shoes, dressy pumps, flip-flops, wedges, sneakers, and a pair of travel slippers. Okay, toiletries. Toiletries are so easy to forget, little tiny things when you're packing, right? So here's the stuff, the categories that I usually focus on. I usually take a medication bag filled with things like pain reliever, cold medicine, small amounts of all that stuff, Band-Aids, in case I were to get sick. At least that way I could get myself to the medical center or to get more medication in port. Also, don't forget your motion sickness remedies. I also take a little pill container with all my prescriptions and supplements in it. You'll also want to take sunscreen. Sunscreen is very expensive on the ship and in ports, so when you're going on a Carnival cruise, make sure you take plenty of sunscreen with you. If you don't want to pack it in your flight bag, just buy it when you get to port and take it on the ship with you. I also love taking baby powder. Baby powder is incredible for removing sand from your feet on your Carnival cruise when you're having a beach day. I also take a large supply of hand sanitizing wipes that are alcohol-based to get rid of those germs and make sure that I'm not exposing myself to unnecessary viruses and things when I am out on an excursion or at the buffet on the ship, whatever. You want to make sure that you're germ-free. Deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, razors, shaving cream, shampoo, conditioner, your hairbrush, travel size bar soap, body oil, body lotion, and ladies, don't forget that curling iron or flat iron. Up to you if you want to take a blow dryer. I just use the one that's provided in the room. There's some fun stateroom essentials that you might want to take to keep your room organized as well. I usually like to take magnets, a variety of hooks and clips in a variety of different sizes to put on the walls and hold things and keep my room nice and clean. I take a pop-up hamper. I take a variety of different types of chargers, some sticky notes, and a Sharpie for leaving notes for your cabin mates or your room steward. Also, sleep masks to make sure that you can block out the light on those early mornings. And some weird things that I'm taking on this cruise because I have a bathtub in my room. I'm also taking some bath salts and some Lysol cleaning wipes to clean the bathtub out before we take baths in there. Lastly, friends, we're taking 3 12 packs of canned soda on our Carnival cruise. Carnival is one of the cruise lines that actually still allows this, and we did not buy the drink package, so we're just going to take our own soda, and I'll buy a cocktail here and there as I need it. As promised, here are some things that I am not packing on this cruise. I'm leaving home my little Bluetooth speaker. Wah, wah, wah. Carnival has banned them, which is totally fine. I only ever listened to my speaker at a very low volume in my room when I was getting ready for dinner, but that's okay. I'm leaving that home. We're also going to skip the 80s night stuff this time. We feel like we've done it before and we're kind of packing a bit light, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at home this time. Also, my husband's leaving home his suit jacket. To be honest, you don't ever really need a blazer or a suit jacket on Carnival. He will wear a tie and a really nice dress shirt on formal nights, and he will look great. I'm also leaving home beach towels, hair dryers, and stuff like that. So what did you think about my list? Did I forget anything? Let me know. So you guys, check out cellularatSea.com in the description below. And thank you so much to Cellular at Sea for sponsoring this video. We're really excited to try out the service on this cruise. We've got amazing packing lists down below for you and a full list of some of these things on Amazon. Give us a follow on social so you can see our live coverage of this trip. And happy packing to you, friends. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye-bye.